But hey Devs, hit us with what you want to talk about today.
All right. So there has been a disruption in the Faze Clan force, I want to say. Um, so
Cringe.
I know, right? Just talk about Faze Clan is cringe. But hey, um, again, Faze Clan is back in the drama. This time with they came out with a crypto coin called Save the Kids, which was basically pitched of a charity. So like 1% of each transaction would go to a charity, right? Um, but the thing is what happened is like a whole, it was like, well, it was who was it? It was Phase Jarvis, Phase K, Phase, I don't even know, TQ, and then
Yeah,
and
Tico and Neekin.
yeah,
Have
and
no
then
idea who any of these new phase members are.
and I know what is it,
They've
Rice
been with
Gum.
Phase for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, Rice Gum was involved in that, and
Otto Jarvis.
they were basically like telling people, "Hey, put your money in. You'll be, eventually you get return on it, but you're also donating to charity at the same time." So what happened is that people started putting money into it, and that shit went down the drain.
Yeah, it did.
But the
And
big
and
one,
s- and so I mean I spoke on it a little bit yesterday on the weekly roundup. Make
mhm,
sure you guys check that out as well. But so the biggest problem with this is that they're, and K in specific, um, all of these people are, hyping up this currency.
mhm.
Save the kids and cool, hey, hype it up all you want. But, and so I mentioned this yesterday, but I don't know if you guys have watched it, but CoffeeZilla on
Oh, yep,
YouTube
yep, I
came
seen
out with
that.
a great video over it. He was digging in the dirt. He was getting everything that we needed to know. He was finding all that information out.
Yeah, because what was it? It was a
Yep,
K like sold all of his coins
yep.
like once he
Kay
seen it.
sold all of his coins within hours of the official drop of the currency. Um, and then, everybody else, like they would sell, 60 or 70%.
Mm-hmm.
And some even sold in more of a moderation. So they would sell like 20% here, another 20%. It's just ridiculous. Come on. Like, you know, they're hyping up this just so they can sell. And so the reason that they were able to sell, this is something that, a lot of cryptos do have, but they have, can't remember the exact terms, but it's like a well it's a well coding. So those big time holders can't sell all out at once.
Yeah.
Because that's what plummets the currency. As we saw with, Save the Kids, they plummeted it um after they had, hundreds and thousands of their fans, buy into it. But the worst thing that, I think that CoffeeZilla brought to light was that they were actually in lieu with creating this coin. Hey, it wasn't like your average Joe. Hey, I'm a random guy. Hey, devs, do you want to, sponsor this coin? It's not like some random guy's just saying, "Hey, I want some clout, and you're pretty famous.
Yeah.
Do you want to sponsor this?" CoffeeZilla found out that they were in line, um, and that K was talking to a lot of the publishers, the coders, everybody that was in the development team for this coin. Um, and and I just think it's crazy that somebody had their foot all the way in the door for this entire coin and then's gonna say, I don't know what happened in his apology. And it's like, get the hell out of here, dude. Like, you're literally getting exposed. And not even that, it looks super bad from my point of view and probably from your guys's. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, no, especially because of the fact that what was it? CoffeeZilla was saying that this wasn't the first time
Yep.
he's told everyone to go buy into some coin, and then
Very true.
he'll sell it right beforehand. I think he's done it 3 different other occasions. And then, honestly, in my personal opinion, it should have been more than just K to be kicked out. It should have been more than him to have been kicked out. I feel like, honestly, Jarvis should have been kicked out because of his whole stint with the whole him cheating in Fortnite thing. Because that was one big thing. Cool, he did the whole thing. He did his thing with the boxing stuff, but then he does this. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
And that's when people invest in this stuff like that, it's because they're putting their time and money into wanting to double that. You know what I'm saying? They're putting their hard-earned money to do that, and then
Absolutely. And I mean, you got to think like, he was showing the wallets of some of these streamers. They had billions of coins, not millions, not thousands, not your I can count it on one hand. They had billions of coins. Granted, when you're talking about a coin that just started up and has, you know, really no
Value.
cost, yeah, no
It's not
value.
the billion isn't really billions of dollars, but
Yeah, the billion is so minuscule, but even even let's say, I have a billion coins, and if it goes up, 3 thousandths of a coin or of a cent, I'm gonna make $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, whatever it is. It's a small amount, but for them, they were given these coins. It's not like they invested in them. So when you have like your average Joes, like if I was to invest $100 in it, whatever, so that I could get my, million coins or whatever the case is, I would be very disappointed if it sold out and then my $100 was worth fucking $5. I'd be pissed.
Yeah.